Welcome to My Two Cents. My name's Chris Davis. I'm a keto carnivore coach, and today I want to talk to you about taking accountability for your nutrition in your life. Growing up, so we ate what our parents ate, right? What our parents cooked, what our grandparents cooked. But as an adult, right, we make decisions every day from the time we get up to the time we go to bed. And several of those decisions is what we're going to put in the old pie hole, right? Whether it's a liquid or a solid, what we're going to eat that day, what drinks we're going to have that day. And one of the good things about the internet, it allows you as a layman to research nutrition, right? That's how I started 12 years ago when I was 195 pounds and well on my way to being a type 2 diabetic. I started doing research, right? Because I did enlist the help of two personal trainer nutritionists, and it didn't help, right? My IBS flared up. I was to a point where I couldn't get more than 15 feet from a toilet. And I thought, there's got to be something else. There's got to be something better. And so I decided to take accountability for the N of one, Chris Davis, and decide to look at my nutrition. And so we've been told, right, that, oh, it's genetics. It's genetics. Well, if it's genetics, then me losing 50 pounds, I'm still going to be a type 2 diabetic like my grandparents, right? They were both type 2 diabetic. They were both on insulin. And I don't believe that line of bullshit. Now, it could be a cultural issue, right? Because you learn what your parents eat, what your grandparents eat, and we tend to just mimic that blindly. And so I thought, no, there's got to be something more to this. And really what type 2 diabetes is, it's a can't put the fork down, can't put the spoon down, can't push yourself away from the table, can't get off the cookies, cakes, ice creams, bread, oatmeal, cereal, pasta disease. Right? That's really what type 2 diabetes is you're not eating appropriately for your body. And so your body becomes type 2 diabetic. Now, not to be confused with type 1 diabetes, which contrary to popular belief is a super minority of the diabetic world. Most people are type 2 diabetic, and it's by poor life choices. So now, with that being said, is it hard to eat healthy in America? Abso-fucking-lutely. Totally difficult, right? Why is that? Well, you're bombarded from the minute most people step out of their houses, right? There's convenience everywhere, whether it's a convenience store, a fast food restaurant, right? It's convenience, convenience, convenience. And there's not like, I don't know, a carnivore fast food joint where you could just, order up a ribeye and that's all that they give you, right? It's instead of 51% ground beef, God knows what the other 49% is, hamburger that has a bun and fries and comes with a soda, right? And so we're constantly bombarded. We're bombarded on TV shows, on commercials, on movies of, all the savory cookies, cakes, and candy crap. And so, yeah, it's difficult, right? To begin with, let's be honest. I'm to a point in my journey where I go through the bakery section of the grocery store and it smells like just rotted oil, like just rancid oil. It smells so gross to go through there. And so I'm past that. But here in America, at least, right, it's constant. There's a fast food place at least every block, if not two in a block. And it's just, it's cheap. And people just make poor choices. And so it may take years, it may take decades for the poison to be to where your body just can't take it anymore and you wind up showing signs of some disease, right? Because let's face it, God made us a miracle, right? He made us able and capable of healing from a lot of shit. I mean, think about your nutrition. For 38 years, I literally ate whatever I wanted. Right. And I didn't die. Right. I was definitely overweight. Like I said, I lost 50 pounds, but my body was able to do whatever it could to try to maintain what it was getting. And so God made us a miracle, and we need to stop treating this miracle like a fucking trash can. We need to start treating it like the temple that it is. Stop blaming our parents. Stop blaming our grandparents. Take accountability, right? I have taken accountability. I've decided that my problem and my being overweight and my being on my way to being diabetic was my fault. This girl right here, it was her fault of why she was on the road to there. It wasn't my parents. It wasn't my grandparents. I made the choice to eat the snickerdoodle cookie, right? I made the choice to have the honeycomb cereal, right? I was making the choice to have the ice cream at 9 o'clock at night. So take accountability for yourself, and a real accountability, right? You could easily, honestly, bullshit me, right? And tell me, oh, well, I do eat healthy. But you can't fool yourself. You know what you're putting in your pie hole. You have total accountability to yourself, if to no one else. Now, granted, first off, I'm accountable to God. But in the human realm, first and foremost, I'm accountable to me. And you need to be as well. You need to be accountable to yourself. Stop making the damn excuses. Get your ass off the couch. Clean out the pantry. Make sure you have as much as you can single ingredient food, whatever that is that you can afford. If all you can afford is Spam and hot dogs, then have Spam and hot dogs. Get ground beef. Walmart actually has really good ground beef, and they sell it at a reasonable price. So take accountability for yourself. Stop making excuses. Right? And if you're ready, I would love to help you improve your life. I really would. That's the goal of this channel. That's the goal of Twiggy Fitness, right? Is to help people get off their asses, make the decision to make the change, and I'll be there for you to help you make that change. And it'll be a challenge, right? I've been working on low carb for 12 years. 2.5 years ago, I went carnivore, and it has been awesome. So, with that, I hope that you'll put a foot in your own ass and make the decision. You don't like where you're at? Then do something about it. And with that, have a blessed day.